My people, my people, my people. Sparrow is in town. My people, my people. Yeah. Sparrow's in town. Yeah, my people, my people. Yeah. Sparrow is in town. Sparrow's in town. Back at 11, as promised. Yeah, Sparrow can't sing songs now. I think it's a bit late for Sparrow to be singing too many songs. But the Sparrow came back and thought, let's try the night time out for his people. His people deserve some late night viewing. Yeah, the Sparrow does late night viewing. And he is back as promised at 11 o'clock. Some Diet Coke here. Sparrow had a little snack. Yeah, had some nice brown bread with hummus, vegetable hummus. Very nice for the Sparrow. Sparrow thought he would do this late night. Um, Peggy will keep an eye on things because this is the time of night when the crazies come out. Peggy, and the crazies going to come out tonight. The crazies. Yeah, the witching hour, isn't it? Oh, the witching hour. Let's see who we've got here in a minute. The one and only, the fantastic Peggy. Mwah! Kisses to you, darling. You're having a late one tonight with the Sparrow, are you? You got your Joe Clabus. Yeah, Joe Clabus is there. Yeah, he might jump on again for a second. Little go on the 1-2-1. Yeah, Joe Glabus is super cool, super cool. I think his wife's name was Georgina, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Sparrow tries to retain things in his memory. You got the John H. Smith with an H. You know, John with the H. Yeah, I think that might be a Welsh spelling of John. I might be right, I might be wrong. But you got the fantastic, wonderful Diane Hunter. Evening, darling. You back for some more, are you? Bit like Oliver Twister. Yeah, you know this is a bit like Oliver Twist for you, not. Can I have some more, Sparrow? Yes, you can have dollops more from the Sparrow. Sparrow's venturing into new territory. He's thinking of doing his weekend lates. You know, weekend? I might do Friday nights, Saturday nights. I'll think about Sunday night because people have got work to do on Mondays, isn't they? So they don't really want it too late on a Sunday night. But Sparrow's thinking of doing Friday and Saturday nights, doing double bubbles and giving you some lates. Yeah, you get quality on here, don't you? Yeah, you get quality. You got your Wade McAlpine. Whoa, there's people here. It will build up as people get to hear about it, you know. Yeah, there's loads of people out there that are dying to come on the late. The Sparrow has seen a gap in the market. Yeah, the late wow, the midnight run, this one's called. Or, as I call it, the late show. Yeah, the late show. We will just carry on regardless. The late show. Oh, we've got some new ones here. Yeah, these people that haven't been on the Sparrows before. Sparrow's going to be doing lates from 11 o'clock, probably to about 1 o'clock, something like that, on Friday and Saturday night, definitely. Sunday night, I'm thinking about it because people's got work to do on Monday. So we'll have to think about the Sunday one. It might just be Friday night and Saturday night, the late show. The late show. So if you've just come up with Sparrow's channel for the first time, if you want to find out about these things, I would advise you to subscribe to Sparrow channel because I'm going to be doing a lot of spontaneous lives. You know, I've got the ones every night, 7 to 10, but you might get the odd one during the afternoon sometime as well. I'm just going to slip things out. Boom, 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 boom. Sparrow is going to be doing spontaneous lives as well. So if you've not been on the channel before, I would advise you to subscribe so you hit the notification bells and you find out about these lives. Because Sparrow is not holding back. Sparrow is firing on all cylinders. For my people, my people. Sparrow is definitely firing on all cylinders. Yeah, I've got a nice little crowd at the minute. Yeah, they're building up as it gets later. Yeah, as I say, I'm not used my delightful people that are always with the Sparrow. But you got your crazies as well. Your crazies come out late at night. Yeah, yeah. Peggy knows all about it. She keeps an eye on them. Aren't you, Peggy, darling? Keep an eye on the crazies tonight, will you? Oh, yeah, Peggy briefs me on it, didn't she? You got a delightful Cookie. Oh, Cookie. Yeah, Bobby said good things about Cookie tonight. You know, Bobby from Honest Truth. Yeah, he was on earlier. Nice guy, isn't he? He's got a podcast this Friday, Honest Truth. I think he did he say 9 o'clock? But you'll get, if you're already subscribed to Bobby, you'll get the time anyway. Check him out and thingamajig. Check him out and you'll see that podcast. You got your 20 Rapid. Yeah, anybody that's is new to the Sparrows channel, this is a new thing Sparrow's doing. He's going to be doing a Friday night, Saturday night, 11 o'clock through probably to about 1. Yeah, a couple of hours. This is a late one. That's separate from my 7 till 10 one I normally do. And Sparrow might be firing out the odd spontaneous lives during the day. So if anybody's not subscribed to the Sparrow channel, it's a red hot ticket. I'd advise you to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because these live streams are going to be firing out quick and fast. Boom, 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 boom. No messing from the Sparrow. 20 Rapid. Yeah, 20 Rapid. Yeah, you got your fact notification there. Sorry, mate, I was trolling away on that. Yeah, he does a little bit of fun, does fact notification. Yeah, Wade McAlpine, he's from Australia, I think. And yeah, oh yeah, Peggy's happy to see Cookie. Oh, yeah, I got AJ there. Yeah, Palsy fractured my cheekbone, but I will get there. Thanks. How did he manage to do her cheekbone, I wonder? That's a strange one. I got Scrooge 64. Yeah, they're all there. AJ. Yeah, thank you, AJ. Good evening, darling. The night we are on the late show tonight, isn't it? The late show. Whoa, the late show. Yeah, we've got some good ones here, some new people. You got Nadine Soraya. I love that name, by the way. Exotic. You got your Dad Steele. Once, twice, 3 times a sparrow, eat your heart. I like that one. Once, times, 3 times a lady. But we change it to once, times, 3 times a sparrow. Yeah, I like that. Well done, Daz. That is a good move. Good move it is. Stuart Ralston's there. Yeah, he's probably up for a late night snack. Isn't he? Reading the fridge. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah. Bit of chicken in it. The old chicken leg out the fridge. No problem with his Stuart. Likes a bit of chicken leg, he does. Yeah, he does like a bit of chicken leg. Yeah, but my people, the crazies will come out tonight. It's a time of the night where the crazies come out, and you're going to come to the Sparrows channel. Oh, yeah, but Peggy's on form. Peggy's on form, she is. Don't mess with this Peggy, you know. Yeah. Don't mess with Peggy. She knows she's chief executive and second in command of Sparrow Channel. Yeah, definitely she is. Oh, you got the old scrap man again. Yeah, any old iron? Blooming hell, Peepy's there. I thought he'd have been out doing a bit of night fishing. Where is the fella? Peepy, I thought you got your little tent thing. I don't know if this is the season for it. You know, the night fishing. Good thing that is for fellas. You go out with a lamp, a little lamp and all that. Little tent thing you sit in, fishing, sandwiches, coffee, tea, all that sort of stuff. Like, fantastic, that night fishing. That fishing hobby is a big thing in the UK. Biggest sport. They call it a sport as well. It's the biggest thing in the UK. It is. You got Diane. You know Diane? 65. Lovely wee dog there. Beautiful wee dog. It looks like a West Highland Terrier. Otherwise known as a Westie. Now you got your Hang Tight there. Yeah, Hang Tight. Nice to see you. Let's go down and chat a bit. Yeah, they're all good people at the minute. Usually at this time of night you get the crazies come out in it as well. Peggy knows how to deal with the crazies. She likes a challenge. Oh, you got the Miss Anne Ryan. Miss Anne Ryan, where have you been tonight, Anne? I never seen you earlier. Yeah, Anne was up to something tonight, I think. I think she was definitely up to something. But hope it wasn't something too mischievous from Anne. because she can be a bit mischievous and can be, yeah. Does anybody fancy jumping on for a little chat? Oh, excuse me. I know who I think might jump on for a chat. Anybody's welcome. I'm going to stick the thing in but I think that, oh yeah, hang on a minute. Peepe's giving me information. It's a bivvy and my car's echo popped. So I'll be on the bank soon, guys. I'm in withdrawals. Yeah, he wants to get on the what do you call it? Back on the river bank. Yeah, that little tent thing you just sit in. It's nice, that is, for the night fishing. So I am going to put in the link, and maybe Peepee might jump on and talk to us a bit about his fishing, up and coming fishing plans. Let's put a link in. Oh, hang on, it does help if you copy it first, doesn't it? It does help that. It does help that. Yeah, copy the link. Maybe Peepee will come on and tell us about his fishing plans. That sort of night, some easy light relaxation while the chat is buzzing away. Yeah, we see. I've stuck the thing in there. I've stuck the link in for you, Peepee, if you want to come on and tell us about your fishing plans for the new fishing season. If you want to, you can come on. I'll stuck the link in anyway. Let's see if Peepee comes through. I don't know at this time of night. I don't think he'll be. I don't think he'll be Franz Liszt at this time of night, will he? Peepee, you're no Franz Liszt, are you, Franz Liszt? Nah, Peepee's. He won't be. I've got the old school Pete here. Whoa, got the old. Who's this? Yeah. Peggy's shouting, Gary, jump on. Yeah, Gary, jump on. Is that Gary Green? Gary Green? Yeah, Gary Green. Yeah, he might jump on. Welcome to jump on. Oh, blooming hell, I got that wrong there. Diane 65, Jack Russell. No, can't he be, is it? Oh, yeah, it could be. You know, sometimes they prick their ears up when they're like listening. Some of them can actually prick them up. It just looked for me with my specs on and all that from here. It looked like a Westie, but could be Jack Russell. Sparrow used to have Jack Russell. Yeah, lovely little dogs. Bit sort of gnarly, aren't they? You know, but they don't like all dogs running up to them. They start growling and all that. You know, your Jack Russells and all that. Yeah, good little dogs there. Yeah, I'll tell you a little story about that. Now it's past the witching hour. Where I lived before and I had this Jack Russell, I was taking it out of these flats. This is up Romford, you know, up this way. And I've came out the close, you know, the bit like the close entrance. And one of these bull terriers came up, you know, like a pit bull terrier. So I've not kicked the dog, but I've shoved this bull terrier off with my leg because it's going to eat my little Jack Russell. Some guy comes running out and maybe like towards maybe a bottle in his hand. Yeah, you know, like a bottle right up to me, and he's going. He was a bit like loud in that. Big guy, like him running up. Bang! Hit him like. Yeah, without thinking, it all happened quick, and then all the other guys wanted to get involved. So I made a bit of a getaway, to tell the truth. But later on, when I got back up. I had to go back, didn't I? Like, you know, because he lives right next door to me in the next block of flats, like a little house next to the flats. But anyway, somebody said to my neighbour, says to my missus at the time, you know, my long-term missus, by the way, that was some punch your fella done. That was me. To be honest with you, I couldn't even remember doing it. It's not like I thought about it. It was an automatic reflex. Guy comes up waving a bottle in his hand and all that. Bang, he gets that right in the chin. End of story. Yeah, sometimes these things happen, don't they? But you've got to protect your dog. Protect your dog. That is the motto. You know, one of them pit bulls, big things, isn't it? You know, the big mouths. They could eat your dog, like. So I had the little Jack Russell, like. Yeah, I had to protect it. But these things happen. I thought I'd share that story because it's quite late at night. And yeah, I can share these stories late at night with you. Yeah, Stuart Bett says, yeah, he agrees with that, I think, that. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got James Mitchell come through. Bloomin' hell, the fella, he's come through, man. Here he goes. Hi, James.
All right, Jockney.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
You were right, I had a chicken curry.
I knew that. I thought you'd done a runner before
Right,
I
pal.
asked you. I thought
Can
you'd
you hear
done a
me?
runner. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me all right? James, you're frozen. Your thing's frozen. Your picture. Can you hear me? Maybe it's his signal. I'll put the link in again. Maybe he has to log off and come back in. Sometimes you get that glitch thing. Oh, you there, James?
I'm here, Johnny. He's pal.
Oh, yeah, it
Can you
just
hear me?
froze for a minute. Yeah, it just
It's
froze. You know
froze,
the thing?
aye.
Yeah,
Aye, you were
yeah.
right. I had a chicken curry.
I'm jealous now, man. I'm jealous, man.
You must be psychic. How the hell did you know that? But
I
I
just guessed.
ditched the crackers, you know. Go short
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
Well, I guessed it could only be one of three things.
Oh,
A
here.
tiny. Yeah, go on.
I was looking at the comments, and there's a guy, I think there's a guy called, there's a police or seer, I can't remember what his name is. Anyway, it said James Mitchell was a trumpet in D Hall. Well, for all your viewers listening, James Mitchell has only been in 3 places: 1 the hospital, 2 Berlin, and 3 Stockton. So there's another James Mitchell. So whoever you're talking about, blah blah blah, jog on.
Yeah, there's loads of James Mitchells in
Of
there,
course there is.
especially.
You know what's funny about it? See, one of the times I was in Berlin, I just arrived, and I came in with another guy called Sean Powers for Edinburgh.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got the same cell, right? And we'd just got our canteen, and the screw came in and went, Mitchell, you're going out in the tag. I went, what? I've just arrived. Anyway, I bolted into the reception. It was the wrong James Mitchell. There was a James Mitchell in my old Peter. He had just got released. They thought it was me. Fucking lucky bastard.
I tell you what, it would have been funny. It'd have been funny if they did put the tag on you and you went straight out, wouldn't it?
He's across the show. I was like that. Because I said to the screw, you sure there's a wee office? Because I was on the first landing. And as you go in, there's a wee office on the. I was on the right hand side, aye. So I was on the wee office. I said to the screw, you should check my name. He went, aye, you're James Mitchell, aye. Down the stair I went. Honestly, wrong James Mitchell. I was gutted, man. Came back up the stairs, gave all my canteen away. Fucking give us snout back, you bastards. It was a laugh, eh? But no, just clarify that. I've only been 3 places. 1, the hospital, Berlin, and Stockton, you know, and that's it.
Do you know when you were in Berlin and all that, did he have like a gym with boxing and things like that in there, did he? Have you got like a gym thing in Berlin? Like
no, that I've seen, Jockney, you know.
No, I thought he would have
That
had
I've
something.
seen.
You know, like for all the guys.
Oh, no, they've got a gym. They've got a gym and everything, but I never participated in it. You know, I was just looked up 24/7 and for exercise and that, you know. But I never participated in the gym or nothing, you know. I just walked with the exercise yard.
Have you got any hobbies? Have you, James? Have you got any hobbies that we might not know about? Have you got hobbies like? I'll give you an example. It's not obviously you don't do stamp collecting, but do you do something that we might not think? Oh, what's he do? Like, you know, have you got anything you do? Like,
well, funny, I'm from the borders originally. My father was a gamekeeper, you know, so I love wildlife. I love wildlife and that, you know. Nature, I love nature. I love walking. I walk for miles daily, you know.
It's good
Hobbies. Hobbies is my hobby is just keeping fit. Actually, you know, enjoy it.
You're walking about. It's brilliant,
you know,
isn't it?
good. You remember, people. I'm going to be the oldest guy to fight in the BKB circuit. You know, so I'm 58 going into that ring. You know, so people are thinking, wait a minute. So don't be giving me snidey comments because I eat the comments up, but you've got real people on your channel, Jockney, you know.
Yeah. Don't listen to the comments.
No, I didn't listen. They're keyboard slime bags, you know. They didn't get to me, you know. And I'm not taking Ben's side either, you know. I'm a Scotsman, you know. And I'm up for wee Bobby Kyle, you know. Good luck to me, man. He's went through a tragedy with his brothers and all this carry on, you know what I mean? But anyway, I want to stay neutral on the pair of them, but just hope.
Oh, yeah. Stay
Hope there's
neutral, like.
a good outcome for the two of them. There's no bad blood or nothing, you know, and just.
Yeah. I think this thing can still get smoothed over.
Of
I'm
course it
confident.
can, man. It was
I'm confident.
just 1 hour of madness, Jockney. That was all it was, you know.
Oh,
1 hour of
yeah.
madness, you know. And everybody's sorry about, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody, I'd probably be sorry at anybody for even, because I started shouting at Lazar when I first went in there, you know.
I seen
So,
you on one of the things.
I know, because it started trying to growl at me, and I was like, wait a minute, who you growling at, you know?
I thought James Mitchell's running about with a camera thing, and Lazar, Daniel Lazar's going, get out my face, man.
I go, you sit down and get on my face like, who the hell do you think you're talking to, you big lanky piece of fucking fish, you know?
It was funny as well for me.
I know, I just say, Christ almighty, what am I doing? Fucking arguing. Okay, anyway, a method of madness, you know. But that was my psychological way to see what he's like. And the way he just performed him, that told me all about him, you know. I still say he's a big sausage, you know. But I'd like to see him come back and I know you support the boys, so come on, But aye.
Because he's my neighbour. He's only up the
I
road
know.
like 2-4.
Doogie and Dean Lynch, well, they'll sort that out, you know. No, they're professional guys, you know.
I think they'll sort it out.
Everything was sorted out, you know. Just
there
was arguing all over the place, Johnny. It wasn't just like what's called Lazar and Ditchy, because at the back of me there was people fighting and everything, you know. So they were arguing all over the place, man. It wasn't just 3 people. There's about 20 people off rolling about fighting with one another.
Blimey hell, man, that was some punch.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. I didn't care what way you put my camera. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was just, it was comedy gold, you know. See if somebody's got the whole footage of that and done proper editing, edit it.
Yeah.
Honestly, what a cracking, it'd be great to see, like, you know.
Yeah.
But it's no funny, actually. You shouldn't be laughing about it. It is funny, but
yeah.
Can't stop laughing about
it's one of these things. I think if Daniel, they will, if they get Daniel Lazard back on the card thing, they're going to sell loads of tickets. You know, like more pay-per-views and things like that.
Mate, even with I'm not being disrespectful to Lazar. I'm not going to be.
Yeah.
But listen, that place will be sold out without Lazar. I can assure you that, you know, because people are there to see proper tear-ups, you know, like even the older guys, like, can have a dash. People want to see that, you know. They don't want to go and see people couple of handbags in a ring, you know.
Yeah.
They want to see people fucking. They want to see people's noses getting ripped off, getting burst open, you know. That's what you pay to see, you know. And that's what entertainment is, you know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, James, I'm not talking about the you know, the audience that goes in for all that stuff normally. You know, people that are into that. I'm talking about these YouTube people, right? You'll get more people on YouTube want to see these YouTubers. You know, these guys. So what will happen is the pay-per-views, like no people that normally wouldn't watch it but are into YouTube, they'll watch it to see things like Lazar, this Lazar thing and all that, and Snitchy and all that. And what
of course they will do. Of course they will do. They'll have major pay-per-views to see Lazar if he goes, you know. Of course they will. I agree with you 100%, you know.
So they won't lose any money if they. What I'm saying is, they still pay Lazar the same amount of money he was going to get. But what they have to do is they have to say to him, look, we'll make sure you're okay. You're not going to get like this, that, the other. And,
here, I can give you a laugh. Think of the pay-per-views, and they want to see like me, an old age pensioner going in the ring. Is that not worth a bit of pay-per-view? Seeing an old age pensioner going in the ring and batter and fuck out his opponent. He could do the same to me, you know. I'm no.
Yeah.
But I've got the minerals to do that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you,
that's entertainment.
To tell you the truth, like I wouldn't like to. If I had the choice, this is just my personal opinion. I wouldn't really like to see you get taken a chance. This is just because I've got to know you and all that, and I think,
Jockney, listen,
stop
please do not try to take control of my life. It's my
no, it's
life.
not.
No,
I'm
listen,
just saying.
as I said before, we've only got one life to lead, right?
Yeah.
And we want to be remembered for something. And I've already said it, and I'm not going to repeat what I said,
All right,
And I'm so excited. Johnny, half of my pals are going, are you off your fucking heat, man? Christ, you're 58, 58. But Christ, I'm as fit as a fiddle at 58, and I want to further it on. People see me flying around that. See, I've got a big park outside my house, and I'm running out there at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe for an hour. Then I'll come in, have a coffee, and have my breakfast and that. Then I'll go out on the bike, and I'll do a hard cycle around the town, then I'll go up hills and that, And then sometimes I'm maybe to put a backpack on, and I've got bricks wrapped inside a backpack, right? It's a towel wrapped inside my bricks wrapped inside my backpack. I put that on, and I run with that just for the weight of my back,
Yeah.
So I run with bricks tied up in.
I hope it goes all. I hope it goes. I mean, I'll be supporting you. Don't worry about that. But I'm just saying,
of course, it's just entertainment, Jockney. That's all it is, mate. Entertainment,
I mean, as long as you know what you're doing and all that sort of thing, I think you do.
I can bob and weave, boy. I can bob and weave.
Yeah, maybe he might see you. I don't know if he'll see you. The guy, Madman.
Well, that's why I came on, because I thought he'd maybe just jump on, because I wanted to apologise to him and say, look, mate, hope you've not took it the wrong way, He's probably got bleach to dip his fingers in. I know, it was just me being honestly, it was me being a prick. I can admit that, honestly. Me being a prick. I shouldn't have made excuses. No, I'm not making excuses, no.
No, don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worried. I want to see them,
Yeah. It's just that he was running late because I got a message on. I don't know if it was on one of the things. He was running late, or afterwards. Sorry, he told me on the live. He went when he was going down to Manchester Dale. He was caught up in traffic and all that. Like getting there. So that's how you never seen him, because he got there late. He might even have got there. When the punch up started or something, so you wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like he got.
Oh, right. I wouldn't have saw him, No, pity, it's a pity,
Oh yeah.
As I say, the next time you'll be doing there, it'll be for the fight night,
Yeah.
I didn't have to go down there and fucking eye up my opponent and say face to face. You know what I mean? They'd rather see me in the ring and just ding ding, lights out, left, right, good night.
I mean, now that press conference is finished, at least I can't see that happening again. Let that carry on.
Oh, that will never happen again. Because, as you say, we didn't expect that to happen. You didn't expect grown men to behave that way, Nah. So, but lessons have been learned,
Oh yeah,
the venue is going ahead and it will be a success. But hopefully it's going to be a success. I've got every confidence it's going to be a success. And when it comes to Glasgow, oh, what a fandango it'll be, I'll have Ibrox and parked there.
That'd be good, that will. Yeah. I think I'm going to make a prediction. I predict that Lazar will be on this card thing. The one it's carry on it. I think he'll still be on it. I mean, I think
yeah. See, for the Glasgow card, I'm going to get a piper. I'm going to get a piper to pipe me in, Jockney. I'm going to get a piper. Come to bring a pipe. I'm going to pay for a piper to pipe me in.
In Glasgow, yeah, Glasgow.
Aye, the Braveheart tune.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah, brilliant, man.
That's what I've planned. That I know, not having a meal, just having a piper. Just walking me a piper, To pipe me in the Braveheart tune, for Scotland.
Because you'll have the atmosphere.
He's out, man.
Yeah, you'll have the support and everything. The atmosphere.
Of course, mate. You know what I mean. You get haters, and you get haters, and you get lovers. You get a lot of people go, this, that, and that. So bloody what? At least I've got the minerals to go in and do it. That's the main thing,
On this YouTube thing, when you see things in comments and all that, and you get ones having a go and all that, these guys only have, what I'm trying to say is, they're jumping from channel to channel, doing it to Tom, Dick and
I
Harry.
know that. I just
Back
seen
in the
one
day.
comment there for a guy. I didn't bother to comment, but I just saw one comment. I just see it said James Mitchell was blowing his trumpet in D Hall. Well, just want to rectify that. I have never been in Perth prison, so
No,
I've only been in 3 places: the hospital, Barlinnie, and Saughton. So it's
yeah,
called Police Oria. I can't remember his name, but it just said James Mitchell was blowing his trumpet in Perth. I've never been in Perth, so it's the wrong James Mitchell. Blah blah blah. But anyway, apart from come on, Johnny, sing us a song, pal. Come on, you cheer me up.
I don't really want to start singing this time of night. You know, my neighbours and all that. You know, the neighbours. Neighbours. Yeah, it's like,
Neighbours.
no, because what it is, where I live, like, it's really quiet at night time, and the sound, like, it would probably travel, like, so I don't want to sort of thing with them, you know, like, it's
Right,
really
I've got you.
sounds
Aye.
loud, sort of thing, like. But I'm going to just do something, James. I'm just doing something with the chat. So I hope the screen, you can still see me. Let me just do this thing. Hang on. Let me do this thing. I've got to do something. Can you still see me there?
I can see you.
All right, it's because I'm just doing something for somebody on the chat thing. But
Aye.
yeah, I've got to get them a spanner. It's a thing like I've got to do. Like, how do I do this thing? Let me see, and then try and get the spanner up. Let me do this.
Jockney made fact notification a mod, please. What's that about? Peggy.
Yeah, somebody's a moderator, like moderator. Try to think how I've done it the last time.
What's with the spanners, or what's that mean? Does that mean something needs fixed on your channel or something, Jockney?
No, that means that when you see people in the chat making bad comments about somebody, they can chuck them off, like.
Aye,
Know, they keep an eye on it, the people with spanners, like.
Oh, I've got you away. Aye, we understand that.
Yeah, you know, if somebody keeps, like, being over the top or something.
I take it must be about me then.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. I'm trying to remember how I done it. I can't remember. How did I do this? So
people of Scotland, we embrace our own. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of course we do.
Hang on a minute.
Proud women and men of Scotland.
Try to think how I done this.
Glad to see wee Bobby Kay's got himself clean. You know that. It's to see what a change in a difference. I would never slag another fellow Scot off. Never in my life would I ever do that. No way. Nah. It's not me. Not me.
It's YouTube Studio, I think. I'm just trying to do the spanners thing. How did I do it the last time? How did I do it? Sorry, James, I'm just trying to do this thing, but I can't remember how I've done the spanners. Yeah, talk away if you want. Well, I'm just doing things, James. Try to find out how I've done the spanners.
Well, I was young and I had no sense. I ripped my ball on the barbed wire fence. To the doctor I had to go. To the nurse I had to show. It's something laugh, Johnny. Oh, you're getting your spanners fixed.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't.
Well, here, Johnny, you have to start getting yourself a haircut. I can see it's starting to come in now. Yeah. You have to get yourself a wee haircut, mate. Yeah. You're starting to look like Papillon.
yeah. That's true. Moderator. Where am I? YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube Studio. Oh yeah, I'm on the right thing, mate. YouTube Studio on the left. Click Settings, Community. That's right, Community. Settings, Community. I'm on the right track. Oh yeah, Community.
What's happening, Johnny? What's happened to your thing, like?
Yeah, I'm just doing this thing. You know the thing I was telling you about, Community. And then I go back, hang on, let me go back to your thing. It's a bit tricky this, but I'm doing it, James. I've just got to get rid of this fact notification.
Chicken curry, love.
Fact notification. Hang on a minute, that's not right. I've got to do fact notification. Try to get the thing. I've done it before like that. I can't seem to get them up, Peggy. There's something happening here. Let me check another one. Is that fact notification blocked or something? No, not blocked. Because the thing's not. Fact notification, hang on. Sorry, James, for messing about.
It's okay, rapid. I'll unblock you, Peggy.
Let's see if I can get something up.
Baby.
Hang on, let me check this out. Oh yeah, let me try that. Hang on. What's his name again?
Fact notification.
Yeah. Fact notification. Let's try that.
Fact notification. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Fact notification. Fact notification. I can't remember doing it this way, but it must be right.
How are you doing a late one tonight, Johnny? What's happened? Has your wife kicked you?
I just thought I would try this one, like, what do you call it? Try it, like, see how it goes. Let me go back to this guy. I don't know what's happening with this fact notification. The thing should come up. Sorry, James, I'm just doing this thing while we. Yeah, I'm still listening to you. While you're talking, like I've got to look at this thing.
I'm just watching you.
Type the name
Somebody's
of it.
watching you.
Oh, I know how to do it now. I think. Hang on, so I've got that. I think I've sussed it, James.
Good. Keeping me hanging like this. Hanging on a telephone. It's good to talk to yourself, Jockney. It's good to talk to yourself, you know.
Hang on a minute, it's not saving it, but fact notification. How come it's not saving it? Well, there's no matching users found.
There's no point asking me, Jockney, because I'm not technically proficient anyway. Look how long it took me to get onto you. It took me about a week to go into StreamYard.
Fact notification. Maybe I've not spelt this right. I'll try it again. Fact notification. No, I've done it right. It's not what it's not recognizing the thing like. It's not doing it. Let's try it again. See what happens. I'll be with you in a tick, James. I'll be with you in a tick. From the left, click settings. Settings.
Little one, Pikachu.
Community. Paste the channel. Paste the URL of a user. URL. Paste the URL. StreamYard. Where did I get the URL? I've done this. URL.
A wee dreamlight. That's what that is, Jockney. That's what that is. It's a wee. Dreamlight. It's a wee dreamlight, Jockney. You're lying on the couch and you can talk into it, talk into the flames. It's a good thing, eh? We've got.
I don't know how I done this the last time, Peggy. You know, Peggy's listening as well. Like, let's see. Let me see. I'll have to pick you on this thing again, James. Hang on. Let's do a quick little video. Let's put this on. Sorry about this thing here.
How to add moderators to your YouTube channel and how do you choose them? That's what we're talking about in today's video.
Yeah, I'm just looking at something, James.
Welcome to the Doug Houston YouTube channel. This video is part 1 of a 2-part series on YouTube live streaming moderation. Make sure to check out part 2 when it drops. If this is your first time here, welcome. This channel is about all things tech, software, tutorials, and even YouTube. So if you're into that sort of information, why not subscribe and click the bell for speedy notifications. Part 1 is all about you as a YouTuber and live streamer applying moderation features to your channel and selecting people for your moderation team. Here we go.
There's wee Darren Carson. Come in, Darren Carson. Calling Darren Carson. You know what? I've got to talk away while you're mucking about job.
Yeah.
My wee pal Darren Carson, you know, he gets it tight for no reason, and all he does is trying his best. He's got a wee channel, you know, Carson TV. He's a cracking wee fella, you know, and people give him it tight, you know. Let me tell you, people, what Darren says, Darren does. And I wish he would stop giving the guy it tight, you know. He tries his best, Jockney, you know, and that's all you can ask for a man is to try his best, you know.
I recommend
his whole family's got COVID. I feel sorry for him, you know, but he's a good wee guy, you know. He does his best. He tries his best, you know. But maybe he gets a lot of stick in that. But listen, he's got backup, you know. If anything happened to Dan Carson, we'd be through there in a minute. We'd be through Falkirk in a minute to help him. So he doesn't have to suffer in silence. Just not say that.
For moderator approval before appearing. Advanced third-party tools like Nightlight can also
wee boy, Kirsty's girlfriend, his wee boy, Declan, they've all got COVID. Shame. Because he was going to come down to the press conference and do the filming for us, you know. Because he's a good cameraman. He done the camera when we were doing the Luke Mitchell protest doing it at Holyrood Palace. And there was me, Stuart Dempsey, Johnny Boy Steele, and an array of other people at the Luke Mitchell campaign. I think that was the 17th of March. Was it last year? Aye, it was. And he was the cameraman there doing that, you know. But for all the Luke Mitchell supporters, it's supposed to have 5,000. Where were they? Where were they? They were nowhere to be seen, you know. So, but we've no forgot about Luke Mitchell, you know. No, we'll not forget about him, you know. We're still doing things behind the scenes for the wee lad.
Oh yeah.
We never give up on a fellow Scot, you know. The guy's lying there languishing in Shotts prison, Jockney, for a crime that he's never done. You're aware of the Luke Mitchell case, you know. He got the blame for murdering his wee girlfriend, which he never done. He never done it, you know. The place was a bloodbath. I mean, the place was. Okay, it's been well documented. I'm not really going into it because it's too much hurt for both families, you know. But that wee boy's languish in jail, you know. His mother's passed a lie detector. He's passed a lie detector, you know. If that was America, he would have been out, Jockney, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? The Dalkeith police, they stitched that young laddie up. You know, there was only one suspect, and it was Luke Mitchell, and yet there was multiple people with DNA on Jodie's body. like in fact, I'm going to say his name, Stephen Kelly. His DNA was on Jodie's bra. That's on it, and fresh semen, a condom, fresh semen. There, so somebody was in the woods, masturbating in the woods. So they must have had to stepped over the body or seen the body, you know.
Oh, can I just say something, James? I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
we don't want to be talking about this case thing. You know, just the case,
No,
because
I was only talking, Johnny, while you were trying to fix your thing. That's all.
yeah. But I don't.
But,
Yeah, but try. Yeah, but we won't say nothing on that because
no,
it could be.
that's me finished saying the Johnny. I was just want to say that about. I was just trying to think something to think about, you know, because I'm involved with that campaign. So
yeah, but the thing is, it's a legal thing, isn't it? So I don't really want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
will you, Johnny? But I'm just saying because you were trying to get your
yeah.
thing fixed, so I just thought I'd
Yeah,
fire that out there. You know, what I've said is it's all in the public domain anyway, so there's no legal jargon or anybody can say do nothing to you, Johnny. Everything I've stated and said, it's already been written, documented in newspapers, articles, here, there, never there. Sandra-Lene's got a book on them, you know, two books. But we'll not talk about it because I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So we're all ready to go?
Hang on, I'm just checking something.
Right.
I'm going to be finished.
Johnny, do you want me to just nip off the now and I'll let you fix it, pal, and let just people just
No,
the chat, right?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else with this thing. Hang on, where is she? What do you call it? Peggy. I don't know if you can hear me, Peggy. This thing isn't working tonight. What do you call it? Is Peggy there, is she?
Peggy.
Yeah, no, what it is, Peggy, when I've tried to do the thing I done the last time, it's not working with this guy, you know, the fact notification guy. It's no doing, when I click on his thing to get his thing to come up, I'm not getting the option to add him as a moderator. Tell Peggy, I'll have a look at it tomorrow and I'll try and sort it out, but it's not working right, so we'll forget about that. Yeah, carry on, James. Yeah.
I think to say now, actually, to be honest with you.
So hang on a minute.
I've had a long day today. I've been out,
yeah.
as I say, I've been out all day.
Yeah, do you train on Sunday?
Johnny, I train every day. I have been training for a year, pal. Even through the COVID, because I've got a big massive park beside my door, you know.
Oh yeah.
And because of the lockdown, you know, I can just outside my front door, it's 10 yards to the park. There you go. It's a massive park, and it's got monkey bars and everything. So I just train cycle every day, you know. So it's bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave, left, right, good night. But aye,
it's brilliant. It's great to have a park. You
know what? See, people in the morning, I'm shadow boxing in the park and that. Just must think, what the hell's that guy doing? You know what I mean? He's off his head.
You do shadow boxing in the park.
Aye, and shadow box at the goalposts and that. Because they've got a playing field there, eh? So I kid on the goalposts, my opponent, you know.
Oh yeah. What the goalpost? You don't hit it or nothing, do you?
No, I just swipe, just miss it, you know, just boom, couple of bang, left and right. And then just run around the park and then I cycle and that, then a day. But before I do that, I usually do about 30, 40 sit-ups in the morning, you know, just burpees and that, and just that, then I go running and that, you know. So that's why I was saying to Dale, please be fit. That's what I was saying. I've seen all the cigarettes smoking, all that shit.
Yeah. Do you know when you
I want him to clean his act up, you know, so it could be a nice fight, you know. Because I never be hitting somebody else. You know, it's.
Do you know when you do your sit-ups, James? Do you?
I
do a few sit-ups. I only do about every day. I do. Hang on, how many is it? I do 42 sit-ups. 42 I do, and but when I do them, I don't put my feet under nothing or that. I do it like. Do you get what I mean? I don't stick my feet under something. I do them straight from the deck, you know, without anything holding
That's
my
what I
feet.
did, Johnny. I just lie straight. I lie on the floor of the carpet. My two arms behind my back, and just straight up, boom, up. Then I come up, and I do press ups, you know, up and down, you know. Then I do with my leg exercises, and that stretched, you know, right. Then
I mean, I do
out
myself.
the door, and I'm away running like a maniac, you know.
I don't do that. I just keep my arms like by my side and I go like that, you know. But I go back and forth, like, you know.
Oh, I've had to wrong. I've had my heart checked and all that, you know, because of my age. And when I went for my last cardio, the boy says, "Christ Almighty, James, you've got a heart like a horse." You got a heart like a horse. You know, the boom, strong heart.
I think they were trying to G you up there.
I think they were trying to con me, Jockney. Try to con me.
A good one, that one.
Of course, it's good. But listen, it's all good, you know. So for all the people out there that didn't like me, well, you've got a problem, eh? Because I'm not. I didn't. I didn't worry about them, you know. I'm just. Oh,
you know, a lot of these people.
I wish Glasgow would hurry up, man. You know.
A lot of these people that do all these things, you know, like comments and things like that. Like, if it wasn't you, it'd be somebody else.
Johnny, all I've always wanted is the whole world, and I mean this from my heart. The whole world just to be happy, you know. Stop all this animosity and badness and bitterness and resentment. Why be like that? It costs nothing to say, "How you doing?" Be nice. It costs nothing to have manners, you know. I go with my way to people to say, "How you doing?" and that, you know, because you only have one life. Live it to the max, but enjoy it. You don't have to be vindictive or nasty. The world is a nasty place, and it's, you know, if I could change the narrative of a nasty place, honestly, I'll have a joke and I'll laugh. And laughter is the key to life, Jockney. It is. It's the key to having a long life, you know. See, if you're depressed, do something. And if you can't get out of that, do something else. But just do something to keep your mind occupied, you know. Never suffer in silence, Jockney. Because I went through years and years being depression, you know, and somebody woke me up and showed me the light, you know, and I've never looked back. You know. I was grateful, you know. So anybody that's suffering from mental health or depression or anything.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
Phone me, talk to me, and I'll get you your depression, you know.
I mean, to tell the truth, I think you're a fantastic advert for, you know, this bare knuckle boxing thing. I know you say the age thing and all that, but I think if you come through the Glasgow fight victorious, which I think you will do, I mean, I think
know I will, Jockney. I know I will be, Jockney. I know for a fact I will be.
That will be a big kudos for you. I mean, I think, you know, that'll be brilliant. That'll be, man. I think you know, really good. I think you'll be great, man. Put it this way, put it this way, you've got the, how can I put it? The mental attitude. I mean, what I mean is,
I'm disciplined, Jockney. I like a laugh, but when it comes to the job, I do the job, Jockney. I do the job. Job done. Shake hands. Have a drink. Have a laugh. You know, and forget about it. And if he beats me, we'll still have a drink. Have a laugh. You know. That's the way the world goes. You know. I'll never ever underestimate my opponent. Never.
No.
Because somebody who's too confident, you'll lose, because you get confident too much and you didn't know what your other opponents are about. I'm going in here blind, Jockney. You know, I've only saw the guy once on your show.
He's a good guy.
I like him too, man. I really do, and I feel fucking shan for saying these silly words to him, you know. But I was only saying that just to try and better himself, Jockney, you know.
Oh yeah. No,
I wasn't meaning any malice towards the man at all. It's just when I was talking, I've got a wee calendar, Jock. It's on my radio, and I just turned like that, and I had the 25th, and that date's something. It brought something to me, and I'm sorry about that. But
no worries.
But I have no malice towards Dale, Madman P. from the valleys.
That deal, Madman P came on the next night or something, and he was happy with you. He thinks you're giving him
course,
good
man.
advice.
I was choking. And I wished I'd seen him at the conference, man. Shit, man.
Oh, you'll see him at Glasgow anyway, wouldn't you?
But if he's ever on this channel, Jockney, shout me out and I'll come on because I want to see him. You know.
Yeah,
Just say, Dale, there's no malice between the two years or nothing. That's what professionals do. You know, go on the ring, have a dash. You know, put on a show. People, if they're happy, they're happy. If they're not, well, you've not been watching then, eh?
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow night probably, Dale. Like Dale, yeah, he sang a bit of the song as well. He's good. He is with old Rhonda Valley Choir. He's good as Dale. Yeah, he did sing a bit of the song.
I know that's what I'm saying. My heart went into him when he sung the Welsh national anthem to me. You know, I was really nice to the man, eh? And for me to come on and just, I shouldn't have fucking answered. I still think about that every night, Jockney, because that was so unprofessional in me. I would never do that to a man. But I wasn't bad or nasty. I just says that when you're talking to me, never tell a lie, because I can spot a man who's telling a lie. You know, I've done that for years because the systematic abuse I've suffered, Jockney. I can read somebody mentally, physically, and psychologically. And I just said, because he said that I picked him up wrong. He said weed, but I thought I picked him up wrong now.
I don't know what you're worrying about, because I can't see what all this stuff you're talking about. There wasn't a big deal for you.
No, it wasn't a big deal. It's just because he says he didn't smoke, and I just thought straight away, I picked up on a lie that he said to me. It wasn't a lie. I picked him up wrong, you know, because his accent. I picked him up wrong. It's no worries. I'm making a big song and dancing, nothing.
He thinks you were giving him good advice anyway. The next
night, that's what I was doing. I want to better himself. I want him to be fit. I want him to be as fit as hell, Jockney, you know. And I really want this guy to fucking. Sorry, I hate swearing. I really want this guy to lay into me. You know, I want him to lay right into me. I want him to give him his all into me, and then I can just shake my head and say, "Is that what you've done? Right, let's go." And boom, then you'll see what happens. You know.
Masochistic, man. You don't want to be into you, man.
Well, it's right what Dale was saying. See, when you've been in the jail on that, John, and you've been dragged down the block, and you've been kicked about. Well, especially me in the hospital, John, you know, you getting white coats and getting dragged about, and kicked up and down and thumped and everything. And in years to come, you know, and I'm not saying this I'm saying this sometimes. I've asked my pal Speedy, go and do us a favour, go kick my cunt in, you know, because sometimes you feel like you just want to feel that pain again. It's just, it's just a funny feeling, you know. It's a good feeling, you know. And I miss that, so I want him to be better. I want him to be lean, tidy, fit, you know, healthy, walking in that ring like a pure beast, a monster of a guy, and attack me, you know, and that's what I want, you know.
Would it not be easier just going to one of these, I'm trying to think what you call them, you know, these pseudo dom mistresses or something with the whip?
Oh, I'm not going to fucking do that, man. You know, I'll slap her up the street and get me in bottom. I see the massive.
You require, James. You'll get the instant pain, man.
No, you know what I'm saying, eh? You know what I mean, yeah. Because I'll have him to call me out now. Hey, I want to bar you. No. Listen, there's only got to be one fight, right? And it's only got to be this deal. And I've promised, because he came on, and I've accepted the challenge. There is only got to be one fight, John, because I'm 58. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy could maybe. The guy could kill me. The guy could kill me. Which I'm hoping he does, actually, because that would put my misery fucking away. But failing that, you'll get a show.
But see, the thing
and as I say, people will speak about this for years to come, you know. And I truly mean that. At the bottom of my heart, people will speak to that for years to come and say, my God, he was, well, I'm 57 now, I'm 58 on the 13th of February. That's the day the Campbells murdered the McDonald's, the Glencoe massacre, the most famous date in Scotland. 3 minutes past 12 I was born, Jockney. And that's when the Campbells were given the order to set about the McDonald's, take every man, woman and child, cut them down by sword.
Yeah, it's famous that, isn't it?
So a piper will be tuning me in.
Yeah.
For Glasgow.
The thing is, I think if you win your fight, which I probably think you will do, I think what will happen is, I know you say this is just the one fight, but I think once you win the fight, you'll think, well, I'll do another one. Do you get what I mean?
Johnny, the minute I taste blood, that's like I probably want more, you know.
So you might end up, if you win this fight, you'll probably know the one in Glasgow, you might want to do another one. You know?
Of course. I'm only saying the one now because, you know, the guy might just crush me to death and kill me. There'll not be another. Arrest in nomine Patria, Filii, Spiritus Sanctus. Amen. No.
I think you've got a really good attitude because you're.
I have, Johnny. I have.
You're no big-headed. You're no.
I'm not, Johnny. I'm far from big-headed. I'm not a rough, tough guy. I'm just a normal guy. Honest, a normal guy. I'm just one of Joe Thompson's bairns, just like yourself, a normal guy. I'm not a big rough. I'm not a big rough, toughy fucking fight.
No.
I'm actually the opposite of that, Johnny. Believe it or not, you know. I'm the actual opposite of that. But I have the minerals to go in and face the man. You know, that's the difference between me and somebody in a keyboard. You know. You got me?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's right.
But
you're a very modest guy. That's a good quality. That is like.
Of course it is, Jockney.
Yeah.
You know, all the beatings I've received, Jockney, I've still kept my dignity. You know, that's something I've always kept my pride and dignity. You know.
That's it. Oh yeah. This guy asked a question. Yeah. Sorry, this guy James is fighting. I don't know what he calls his full name is, but he calls his handle on here Dale Madman P. But I don't know what his real name is. It's Dale something.
I don't know his name, Jockney. They can be mad as they want, you know, but they're going to meet Hannibal Lecter. I can assure you that. But I shouldn't be making fun of that because I'm not like that.
Hang on a minute. Look, I've got a question for you, James, from Positive 5Bs. Where you Faye James Mitchell recognise your face? Where you're from Edinburgh or something, and is it?
Yes,
James?
yes.
Yeah, James is from Edinburgh. Cracking. Edinburgh is a cracking city in Scotland. Brilliant city, man. I love it.
Hang on now, Johnny. Wait a minute, I've got to find something.
Yeah, take your time, mate. No problem. Yeah, James is coming from.
I've got it.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, Positive 5Bs.
Johnny.
Yeah. Hello.
There's your old pal.
Psycho anti-Oscar winner.
That's me on the left. That's Pigeon Brody.
On the left. Move it the other way, James. Yeah, I can see you on the left there. And who's the other guy?
That's Adrian Brody.
Adrian. Oh yeah, he's a brilliant actor.
I was in a movie called The Jacket. You know, and when they found out I was in Carstairs Hospital for a murder, Jockney. They took me on and hired me for a film.
Okay, I'm going to check that film out. Like you're actually in the film. You're in the film.
Aye. I stayed with the whole film crew, Jockney. Keira Knightley, Adrian Brody, Daniel Craig when he first came on the scene, the first James Bond. There was me, Adrian Brody, Keira Knightley, Brendan Phillips, Sean Penn gave me a couple of hats. But I was staying in Edinburgh at the time with my girlfriend, Michelle at the time. And I'll not deny it, Johnny, I had a really bad cocaine habit at the time, right? And I was getting picked up, they were picking me up and everything. So they said to me, James, you know just what come stay with us in the Bewley's Hotel in Glasgow? So I stayed with the whole cast and crew for 3 months, and I'll tell you, Johnny, it was the best 3 months of my life ever. It was fantastic. A great laugh, you know. And see if I had an acting card. It's called an equity card. I could have went far, Jockney. I could have went far, pal.
Brilliant, man.
But aye.
You know that Adrian Brody, he went on to win an Oscar for a film called The Piano. You know The Piano?
The Pianist. The Pianist.
Pianist. Yeah, brilliant film.
Aye. He's in a few films, eh?
You know the guy directed it. What's his name? The guy, Roman Polanski directed it. You know.
That's right, aye. Roman Polanski, aye.
But you've got an equity card. You've got equity card, man.
No, I'm saying if I had an equity card.
Oh, okay.
Jockney, I'm going to tell you the story, right? It's going to be a funny story for you, right?
You tell me, yeah, take your time, man. No rush.
Right.
No rush, man.
Right. What actually happened, I was doing a bit of graft, Jockney, a bit of criminal graft, right? Good graft. So I was walking along the streets of Edinburgh, and I was walking along, and I spotted the Serious Crime Squad. They called in my eye, and I went, oh, fuck, they've seen me. So I've called the job off. But they've seen me, and they've done a 3-point turn on the road. Right in and said, right, Mitchell, what you up to? So I had to think on my toes, Jock, and I went, I'm going to the job centre. And the three of them were laughing. I said, and I tried to stop laughing, I tried to keep it in, you know. So I kept a straight face. I went, I'm going to the job centre. That's what I said to them. So they jumped out the car, searched me, never had nothing on me, let me go. No warrants or nothing, let me go. So I said, fuck, I better go to the job centre. Because I knew these people were going to follow me, Jockney. And lo and behold, they were following me. Every street I went past. So I went along Princess Street. And if you go along Princess Street, you can look up Hanover Street, Frederick Street. And every street, as I looked to the left, they were there. They are there. So when I go to St Andrew Street, where the job centre was, they were there. So I saw this ticket on the job centre for an extra for this movie. So I just picked the card up and put it in my pocket and thought nothing of it. So when I came out, the three clowns were sitting outside. So I pulled the card out and I went, look, I was at a job centre, you know. So I put it in my pocket, jumped on the bus and just went home, called the work off. Anyway, so I pulled this card out of my pocket and I phoned it, right? So they tell me to come along for this interview. It was held at the interviews were held at the Marriott Hotel in Livingston this morning. So I went to it, Jockney, and when I got there, please believe me, Jockney, there was thousands upon thousands of people, four deep and a mile long to this queue. And I said to myself, I'm not waiting in this fucking queue for all this. So I just skipped the queue. I walked right up to the front of the queue, and the security went, out, where'd you go? Right. He went, you here for the interview? I went, no, I'm here for a business meeting. I went, when the guy looked round, there was a guy at the bar and he was waving like that. I went, oh, hi, David. He went, there, he's there. The security guy looked and just let me in, eh? So I just picked my ticket up and he wasn't looking, eh? And boom. So what actually happened was, when we got in, they took everybody in blocks of 30 into a room, right? And at the bottom of the table, there was 4 people. And you got every person got a picture taken and out the door. So we were on this room, and the guy just sort of looked up like that, Jockney, and he looked like, and then he whispered to his pal, said something, and his pal looked at me, and he bolted out the door. He ran flying out the door, the side door, and came back in again with 2 other lasses, and they were all staring at me, and everybody in the whole room, they started staring at me, and I was looking, what are they all looking at me for? I started getting paranoid, you know, because they were all getting one photograph taken and out the door. So when it got to me, it took 6 photographs of me, Jockney, you know, front, side, back in the whole lot. And I was like, what the hell's going on here, taking 6 photographs of me? So I thought they were off it, and everybody was talking about me, you know, in the hotel. How do you get 6 photographs? I only got 1. No, that's crap. I was like, I don't fucking know, you know. But lo, my eyes must have been like that, saucered right out of nutty. So I gets home, and anyway, the phone goes, and it's a woman called Fiona McMillan for Series 8. She's like, would you like to come in for a second interview? I went, aye, no problem, eh? So the auditions were held, the second auditions were held in a place called a disused hospital where the film was taking place at Bangor Village Hospital, just outside Livingston. So now go in there, Jockney, and you went into the makeup department. So there was these three women. Now, when you go in there, you've seen a film, they can do what you want with. They own your hair, the lot. When you go into a movie, they own you. So I sat down, and these three beautiful looking, gorgeous women, I swear to God, Jockney, they were tidy. And they looked at me and they were like that. You're gorgeous. Like, that's what they said to me. They went, you're gorgeous. And I went, you bastards are taking, to myself, you cunts are taking a fucking mick, you fucking idiot. Saying, me? Fucking me? I've got the nose here, fucking. So anyway, they've cut my hair now, this fucking, tell me this thing, the next thing, the whole lot. But when they found out where I'd came from, Jockney, you know, they didn't know how to put a straitjacket on Jockney, you know. So they kept me on for this film because of the straitjacket and because of me being in, I don't know, people know where I've been, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was in Carstairs, Jockney, for that murder, eh. So anyway, Adrian Brody, they kept me on as his body double because he's a multi-millionaire actor. They can't be bruised or nothing, you know. So they had the straitjacket, and every time they put the straitjacket on me, I was getting put into a morgue box, right? A morgue box. No, it was mental, Jockney, honestly. But I had to show them how to put a straitjacket on these people, eh? And they took me back to the hotel. For 3 months I stayed in the Beerley's Hotel in Glasgow, Jockney, and it was the most fantastic, funny time of my life ever. I think about that all the time. It was fantastic, eh? I got plastered over the papers after the film, Psycho and the Oscars, you know, and all this fucking bullshit, Jockney. Jockney, I've got a horrible. No, it's no horrible. I've had a horrible life, you know. It's like when my first bairn was born. We were staying in the Royal Mile, and see that evil bastard, that David Copeland, who done all the nail bombings and all that, Jockney.
Oh, yeah.
I got pulled in for that, Jockney. Aye. I cannot remember. I'm standing at the window in the Royal Mail and I had Jamie Lee in my arms. I shouldn't be saying her name, sorry. But I had my bairn in her arms. She was just a wee kid. And I could see the police flying down the Royal Mail and top of Coburn Street and blocking the road and that off. And the bairn, there was wee like dots all over me. And I was like, she was picking at my shirt and I was like, what are you doing? I went, oh Jesus Christ, I tippled. It was armed response. I had the guns and everything on me. And the door came flying off the hinges, Jockney. And they must have done it so professionally. The bairn was taken out my arms. I was down to the floor, bundled down to the floor. Wham, taken away. And interrogated for hours and hours for the anti-terrorist mob. But what actually happened, Jockney, was I was involved with, I'm not going to say this, man. Fuck it. They must have, nah, it's nothing to do with it. I was involved with an organisation, Jockney, that I got indoctored into my mind, you know, because the person who done my girlfriend was a Pakistani, right? He spiked her, and she took her own life, Jockney. And rather come to see me, she went on top of a multi-storey car park, Jockney.
Yeah, I know you said that.
Took her life. And I'm not want to go through, Johnny, please. No, but anyway, I was so racist back in the days, Johnny, after it happened, you know. I covered my whole body in tattoos and everything. But they're all removed now, you know. But I was... But what actually happened was a company in London called Searchlight, who monitors activists and all that. And they thought it was me. They thought it was me coming off an Edinburgh train and getting off at King's Cross with his baseball cap. Because I used to wear baseball caps, Jockney, right?
Oh, yeah.
There was a company in Searchlight. They must have punched my name at the computer, and the fucking computer must have went west. Woo. So they must have thought it was me coming down there, planting fucking bombs in Brick Lane, Soho, the Admiral Duncan, the whole lot. Oh, Jockney, I've had a lot of things happening to me, pal. It had nothing to do with me. And there was a guy, it was a loner, a guy who done it was a guy called David Copeland. And I wrote him a letter. I said, see you cunt, if I ever get my hands on you, but if I know anybody that gets near you, you're going to die, you bastard. for what you
Yeah.
put me through. Because I'm no racist or nothing like that at all, Jockney, nothing. I've changed my life. I'm a Christian, Jockney, now.
Yeah.
I'm a born-again Christian, Jockney. You
That's
know,
good.
I've had a hard life, and I never want anybody to feel sorry for me, never. I hate people saying, oh, I'm sorry about that, because save that for somebody else. You know, I didn't like that, you know. I make no bones about my life, Jockney. It's my faults, my things. But I got blamed for something I never done, you know. I get blamed for loads of things I've never done, you know.
Yeah.
I've changed my life round about, Jockney, and it's all better now, you know. My life, I've got a great life now, Jockney, you know. And that's what I want to do is I want to go out in a blaze of glory, and it's where this 3D fight club comes along, you know. So that's me. I've gone out in a blaze of glory, you know.
I'm just
Because
thinking,
I miss her so much, Jockney. I really do, pal.
yeah, but I'm thinking why you don't try and do up that way in Scotland, like, because I've got a new big studio thing opening up, you know, like a film studio, big industry thing. I don't know why you don't get a bit more into the acting
Where's
stuff.
that? No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. If I had an equity card, Jockney, my life would have been totally different. But because I've not got an equity card, you know, and you know,
But I
it
think
just.
you could get one now, can't you? I think you can get them easier now, these things.
Well, you know,
Acting.
see when we done that filming, because of my profile and everything, that Robert Duvall, the actor, they were going to do they were going to be doing a film over Guy Fawkes.
Oh yeah.
You know that, and they wanted me to play the guy as the executioner, you know, but it never came to fruition, that film, because people fucking selling me the newspapers and all that carry on, you know, selling me out. Oh, that's what they done, Johnny. Sold me out to the newspapers and everything, you know. My poor mother taking heart attacks and everything every time I was in a newspaper, you know. So I've had a bad life, you know.
I'm telling you what would be a good one if somebody done it. I mean, I'm in London, so but what I'm saying is somebody up there, even like somebody you know that's into a bit of, how can I put it? Even if they've got a hobby, like, and they've got decent gear, they should do a documentary on you from, say, next week or whenever starting, the build up to
Jockney,
the
it's
show.
already been done. There was a podcast done. There was 3 years. Me, Stuart Dempsey, and my pal and Johnny Boy Steele. We're all pals, right?
Okay.
And we went up to Peterhead Museum, right? And we got it, and lo and behold, we got into my pal Johnny Boy's old cell, and we done a joint podcast. And Stuart was the cameraman, you know. So if anything gets done about me, it'll be Stuart Dempsey's getting the credit for it, you know, because I'm going to tell you something right now, Jockney. See that story I just told you? And the love it. 3 grown men were crying in Johnny's Peter. I was crying, Johnny was crying, so was Stuart. Because the story is so sad. You know why, Johnny? I should never have got that. I should have got a fucking medal or a fucking OBE for what I done. Aye.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is, you know, like from, say, hang on, even though next week or the week after, this is what I would think would be good. Somebody does like a documentary on you, even Stuart or somebody with the time, and they come round and they talk to you, like, say, not this Monday, but next Monday, leading up to the 19th of March. And every day they come round to see you for an hour or something, film you in the park, talk to
Johnny,
you.
that's what I'm saying. My life took a bit of a turn because there's what is it? I can talk about it now. See the Scottish child abuse. When I was a kid, I was tortured in the homes and that, right? I won my case, Jockney, and now they're wanting me to be a trauma therapist to help survivors of abuse. So that's where my life's gone. So now the tables are turned. I now hold the keys. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hold the keys now. The boots on the other foot. Now they want me to go for they're going to pay for me to sit a bachelor's, which takes 3 years to sit a bachelor's, and hit me for to be a trauma therapist, sorry, for the survivors of the abuse, which I'm happily happily, gladly to do, you know. But
Yeah,
I still have this demon in my head, Jockney, that I have to, it's to get her out, you know.
yeah. No,
And that's,
what I'm talking about, James, is just this is just like a, how can I put it? You know, say from no this Monday, but say next Monday, if you got somebody doing a daily, you know, a daily or every other day thing. So what they do is you come round with a camera to you, you know, where you live at the park and all that, and you just say, what are you
yeah,
doing
good.
today?
What was that comment? Go and put that comment that just came up the other now. Saying something about a park.
What?
Somebody put a comment there now. I've seen him in a park there. I just saw that. What was that? Okay, no matter.
Cinnamon.
No matter. No matter. But
You
anyway,
just
what were you
get
saying?
right. So what you could do is you do a little documentary from say no this month, no tomorrow, but next week somebody comes like Stuart or somebody like they come round and every day they film you a little bit leading right up to the 19th of March. You know the fight. No, sorry, not 19th of March. You know the one in
To
Glasgow,
Glasgow. Aye,
right?
aye.
Say about like 6 weeks before it or whatever. Make a little
Yeah,
documentary. Each day they film you talking about the build up towards it, and then film you on the day. You know the Glasgow fight night thing. Make
aye,
a little
aye.
documentary. I think that would be
Understand that.
brilliant.
But see me, Jockney. I'm not want to be in papers and newspapers and magazines and all that. And I'm being honest. You know why? Because see every time anything went wrong, I was in the papers, and
Yeah,
it brought a lot. And I'm going. It brought a lot of shame on my family. You know, my mother taking heart attacks if it was in the paper and everything. You know, and it was just never. You know, never. I'll never go through that again. You know, and this is what I'm saying with the police. Anything that gets done, I'm to blame, and I'm nothing like this, Johnny. I'm not a violent guy. I've
no,
only
no.
done one violent act in my fucking life, you know. And I'm telling you something now. I have never in my life, and I want to hear your audience, Rich,
Yeah,
I'm going to reiterate this. I have never deprived a living man or anybody out of oxygen. I have never killed a man. All I did was crucify a man to a floor. That's all I did. The rest was taken care of. But me, I have never ever took oxygen. So I've never ever killed a man, you know. I just nailed
oh
him
yeah,
across, like, I gave him a Jesus and a couple of other things
yeah.
done to him, but I never killed him, you know. It wasn't me
No,
killed him, you
no.
know. And
That's good.
when I was just before I was 18, I handed myself in to the police station in Bird Street in
Yeah, yeah,
Glasgow. And when I went in there, I was saturated in blood. I can remember it like it was yesterday. The wee woman behind the desk went, "You all right, son?" I turned and said, "I've killed somebody." And I just thought, "You've been battered
yeah.
with somebody, son." And she gave me a glass of water. I said, and I was shaking, obviously, eh? But by this time, the phones are ringing and the fucking police coming in everywhere. And they
Oh,
dragged me off that seat when they realised what I'd done, and they fucking laid into me something awful. And from that day, Johnny, I've been battered up and doing my police left, right, and centre. You
oh
know,
no. Yeah, yeah.
I've had it all done to me, Johnny.
Oh, good
So
Ben. Yeah,
all I can say is,
yeah.
that's my life. So
Mm. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it, really? But as you say, it's onwards and upwards, isn't it? You know, you've got
if
to carry on. I mean, you for what you've went through, you're in a very good, good shape, I think. You know, like,
well,
you know,
that's what I'm
next,
saying, Johnny. I will never ever sit in a house and grow fat and hang away. I will never do it. I will die lean, fit, and fucking hungry. Then I go, fucking take
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's it,
Aye,
yeah.
that's it.
But what you've went through, I mean, some other people would have crumbled and all that. You know, they might have been
No.
on drink and drugs and all that and went
All
downhill.
I'm going to treat Dale as a screw in a white coat. That's I'm going to look at him as a white coat.
Oh yeah,
And I'm just, I'll just go into the car and think he's a white coat, boom. And it's going to be curtains. But I'm going to let him, Steve. I'm going to let him hurt me, you know. And then I'm going to fucking erupt.
yeah, yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
want to let him, I want to let him, I want to let him hit me, let him feel that pain again, you know. And then I'll decide what round I want to take him out, you know. Because I want to put on a show that's biblical. I want people to remember. I don't want to be like just a couple of bats and he's doing and that's it over, you know. It's nah.
Yeah.
I want to give the crowd a good show and for people to talk about it for years to come, you know.
Oh, blooming hell.
Put me in magazine, put on my gravestone, right beside Jem Mace, or beside Heenan Sayers, you know.
Yeah, it's
Now
got to be
listen,
some.
I know.
Yeah.
Now listen, I've got to go and do something, Jock, because it's now 12:25, right? And I've got to go and do something now, eh? Nothing illegal that people are thinking at that time, which you got this time of night. No, I'm not. I've got to go and put the pigeons back in their fucking hut, eh? Put them back in.
Yeah, it's
I've
been
got
good.
a
It's
do hut in
good.
the back. We've got pigeons, Jock, me. That's what they are. We've got
Oh,
pigeons, eh?
yeah.
Aye.
Really?
So I've got to put the pigeons back into their cages, eh?
Oh, brilliant. That's
So, aye.
fantastic, man.
So I
Yeah, it's
better
been
put my
it's been
I
really
better put
interesting
my
to chat.
birds back in their cage.
Yeah.
Aye. So,
It's been
but
fantastic to chat with you. Very interesting stuff. Yes. But I
good,
think
good.
it's good that you've done that acting thing and all that. I think that's brilliant, that is.
Of course,
That's
great.
brilliant.
Best 3 months of my life, Johnny, in that Beerley's down Glasgow. See the laugh. That Keira Knightley, she fell asleep with her head on my knee and everything. I was rubbing her hair and everything. I was like,
She's great, she is.
eh,
Adrian
eh,
Brody's brilliant. And Daniel
uh,
Craig, brilliant
aye,
actors.
aye.
Brilliant actors,
Well,
man.
that was when Daniel Craig first started. His hair was jet black and all that. And he was like a
That's
cracking guy.
fantastic.
And I'll tell you something else. No, I can't. I better not because I'm still friends with these people. No, don't say nothing. Sorry. No,
So
leave
tell
it
us
at that.
another time. Tell
No,
us
no, I
another
wouldn't.
time.
No, I would never say anything about my friends like that. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah. Don't say
no.
nothing, man.
Probably
Don't say
no.
nothing.
You
But
know,
yeah, it's been
you know.
fantastic. Yeah, I love
Aye,
that chat. You've been really great tonight, James. They loved you in
brilliant.
the chat, man. Yeah, they loved you in the chat as
Good,
well.
good.
Yeah.
Hope I made your day. And I hope I made people
Oh,
think. Oh well, there you
fantastic.
go. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, beautiful.
Johnny. See, I've got
Yeah.
to say good night to you and God bless, and may you still be here
Yeah,
tomorrow because
pop
tomorrow's
on
never
tomorrow.
promised to no one. You know.
Yeah,
So
pop on
oh,
tomorrow when I'm on at 7 o'clock tomorrow, earlier. Pop on
what
tomorrow,
days
like.
tomorrow, Johnny? Monday. 7.
No,
I'll be training at
Sunday.
7, Johnny.
No, tomorrow's
Oh, it's
Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday. See, that's so much. Aye, I'll be on the morning, Johnny. Right, I'll be on the morning. Aye, I'll be on the
See, well,
morning.
if you fancy popping on tomorrow night, pop on, mate. It's up to you, like, yeah.
I will do, mate. I will do.
Have a great night,
Uh,
yeah.
Peggy, good night, sweetheart. You're doing a grand job. And to everybody that's
Yeah.
listening, I'm
Yeah,
not a
she's
bad
good.
fella. I'm not a bad guy. And if I've offended anybody, I
Oh,
apologise. Right?
nah, you're good. No, you haven't offended anybody, man. You haven't offended
I
anybody.
didn't want people thinking he's a nasty person or he's a racist. I'm nothing like that at all. You know, I've just been a
Nah, you're
victim of
not all right.
society. That's all. A victim of
Yeah.
society. You know.
They all
So
like you
I would
in
like to
the chat.
say
They all
good
like
night
you.
to everybody. It's in the chat and have a nice, wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourself. And what else can I say apart from I love you all.
Yeah, good night, James. Yeah, you're a good guy, man. I
Alla
like you.
vista.
Yeah. I'll
Sperate con il
catch
bacio
you.
mangiare, tutti parole da tutti, spagnolo bastate. Ecco. Good night.
Yeah, top guy, man. James is good, man, isn't he? Like, they love you in the chat, James. God, they love you in the chat, man. Yeah, he's a fantastic guy, is James, isn't he? What do you think? Yeah, brilliant guy. Yeah, interesting story has James. Yeah, that thing's fantastic. That thing about getting the acting. You know, the acting job is a double stand-in for Adrian Brody when he's getting followed by the old Bill down Princes Street, Edinburgh, or the Royal Mile, whatever it was he said. And he's jumped in the job saying, picked up the card thing, stuck it in his pocket and all that. And then he goes on 3 months in, I think it was Glasgow or something, but he was put up in a hotel and all that. And he was doing the act for Adrian Brody. And Daniel Craig was there and Keira Knightley. Fantastic. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we've got half hour. We'll give it another half hour. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else want to come on and share something with the Sparrow? Sparrow is all ears. Look, Sparrow is all ears tonight. Yeah, take you through to 1 o'clock. I'll put the link in. I tried to do that thing, Peggy, for the fact notification. God, I don't know what happened there. Shall I try it now while I'm waiting for? I don't think it's going to work for some reason or another. I'm trying to think. I don't know why it's not working for fact notification. I'll try it tomorrow. You know that spanner thing, Peggy? I went in the last time, it just worked easy, but I don't know what happened there with fact notification. Yeah, fact notification. Oh, smash the like button, people. My people, my people. Ooh, yeah, thank you for that, Peggy. Yeah, it's a good thing, isn't it? Sparrow does this live, late live. I'm trying not to talk too loud. I don't like to disturb my neighbours. Like, the walls on there are that thick. But that's why I'm not singing at this time of night. But the Sparrow's thinking of doing these thingamajigs. 2 lates, one on a Friday night and one on a Saturday night. I don't think I'll do the Sunday night because people have got to go to work on this Sunday morning, innit? Hang on a minute. Sparrow, do you go to Harold Hill? I used to live in Romford for a few years. I know Harold Hill. Yeah, I know somebody in Harold Hill. Yeah, I know somebody in Harold Hill. Who is this AJ? Asking, AJ seems to know something about Sparrow, I think. It is. Maybe it's just a coincidence or something. But Sparrow. I wonder, why with the Sparrow do you go to Harold Hill? I've not been to Harold Hill donkey years. I just went once or something. Like I knew somebody up there, but I lived in Romford for a few years. So yeah, Sparrow knows Harold Hill. Harold Hill, yeah. Yeah. What age are you, Sparrow? I'm quite ancient, but I don't want to disclose my actual age. Otherwise it would, if I'm trying to pull a bird or something, even an old bird, because I'm an old sparrow now, if I don't want to let on my exact age, it don't do me no good, I don't think. Once I have a shave and all that and get spruced up, Sparrow looks younger. But I'm just laid back this weekend, isn't I? Like Sparrow is. Yeah. Yeah, my people, yeah. Yeah, people want to know about the Sparrow, don't they? Oh yeah, Sparrow's got a bit of a hold up with the music thing, you know, the 2 songs I was telling you about. But I'm on the case tomorrow, you know, the 2 videos and songs and all that. It's looking like it might be next month now. They'll be coming out. The ones I've been promising. These things happen, it's show business. My people. That's why I'm sharing it on the Late Show. Yeah. Sparrow shares on the Late Show. Yeah. Well, Peggy likes doing this little thing with the, you know, the emoji like that. Yeah, I like that one. Peggy, I'll tell you what, Peggy, my Chief Executive Officer, second in command of Sparrow Channel, she's clued up with all the emojis. Brilliant with emojis is Peggy. You know, she does all the emojis and all that. She's well clued up with emojis. Brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, people are loving this late. They're loving it. I'm going to stick a link in, see if I can get somebody to jump on here. Yeah, there must be somebody at this time of night. You get the crazies. The crazies come out at night, don't they? The crazies. Where are you? We don't want any crazies jumping on, but because what do you call it? What am I talking about? Because Peggy checks them out, like. I'm starting to think this AJ knows me. It might not be the AJ who was cute. You know the one I did a little picture I used to say up for? Was it AJ? I used to say you're cute. Can't it be the same one, can it? Because there's something about this AJ's messages makes me think it's somebody that knows the real Sparrow in some form or another. But I could be on the wrong road there. I think I could be in the wrong road there. Let's check out. Yeah, I've got. Oh, look who's here in the chat. It's Jochny Sparrow. Jochny Sparrow. Yeah, I got humble in chat now. Jochny Sparrow. Yeah, when I see that green humble logo, it just makes me want to say it. Jochny Sparrow. But you don't even sound like that. I think that was the voice machine that done that. The real humble voice sounds smooth. Very smooth it is. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh, it is a little. She was just had a few messages and it was coincidences. I thought she knew me, but it's no. She don't know me. She comes from up. See, I've got quite a good memory for things. She comes from that place just over the border. I think in England. You know that place where you said it was the only castle that hadn't been captured by the Scots. You know when they came over the border. I don't know how far they went. They got over the border and they started capturing places, and they never captured some castle, Pondigras or something. I can't remember the name of it. I can't even remember what the place was. The Scots went so far. Maybe she'll tell me again. AJ might tell me again the name of that castle that didn't get captured. Can you tell me, AJ, what the name of that castle was? That area, you know, where the castle was, it never got captured by Scots. Yeah, you know the Scots, they can get a bit unruly at times, Scots can. Yeah, the Scots can get unruly. Yeah, they need to be kept in their place. Definitely. Peggy's on good form. Yeah, she's good, she is. Very, very good. Jimmy Alba, she gives him a little love heart there. Yeah, Jimmy Alba. I'll tell you what, the people in the chats love it, don't they? These wee chats. These chats are communities. Yeah, you know what, communities and all that. Yeah. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. I've got Smokey Joe say something about Carlisle Castle. Thank you for that, Smokey Joe. I don't think that was the name of the one that AJ told me before, but I don't know what the name of that place was. I don't know if AJ's still in the chat, but what was the name of that castle? Pondigras or something, But maybe Smokey Joe's right. Oh, hang on a minute. Who's this from Mr. I got Mr. Jochny Sparrow. Jochny Sparrow. Yeah. Well, yes, Mr. Humble Dryer. What can I do for you? Question. Sparrow question. Huh? Hang on a minute. Let's get the link in for. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Fire your link all over. Get yourself more subs. What does that mean? Fire your link all over. Get yourself more subs. Peggy, can you tell me what that means? I don't know. What do you think? Always ask Peggy's advice. Sparrow don't rush into things. Peggy will come through on chat in a minute with a little message for me. She tells me what to do. Stephen, Peggy tells me what to do when I ask for, what do you call it, for advice. Peggy, darling, I've got, see that message up on the screen? This guy, Stephen, says, fire your link all over to get yourself more subs. Any idea what he's talking about? Peggy will tell me in a minute. Yeah, I think he's been, but what does he mean, fire your link all over? What does that mean, Peggy? Any idea? I'm all ears, Peggy. I'm all ears. Maybe the means put the link in. I'll put the link in. Let's see what happens. I'm still waiting for Peggy just to keep me in the right track, but I'll chuck the link in. Maybe it means get a channel to share it, I think. I don't know. Let's just do this. I've stuck the link in. Yeah, maybe Humble will jump on, won't he? Jochny Sparrow. Because I'm only going to be on to about 1 o'clock, innit? 1 up. Yeah, 1 o'clock will do for it. This was an extra one I chopped on, wasn't it? Testing the waters. I'm going to do Friday night and Saturday nights. I'm going to be on 11 till 1. Yeah, might even stretch it out another time next week if the people like it. My people. Yeah, I can't go singing and all that at this time of night. Neighbours and all that, innit? Got to keep it a bit down, but you can hear me. You can hear the sparrow. Yeah, I think you can hear the sparrow. So I've stuck that link in. I don't know if that guy Stephen wanted to jump on. Stephen, if you wanted to jump on, fella. Yeah, don't be scared. Yeah, anybody in the chat who haven't already subscribed to the Sparrow channel, I'm going to be doing these lates on Friday and Saturday night. So if you want to get notifications and all that, I'd advise you to subscribe. Also, I might be doing spontaneous ones here and there during the day, the odd day, because I work freelance, so I've got time and all that. But I will still be doing my 7 to 10s all the way through to fight night. Oh, fight night on the 19th. Yeah, my people. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll get you. Yeah, I've got a thing here. Diane Hunter, thank you, darling. Diane's come up trumps with information. He means put your link for your channel for social media to get more subs. Ah, okay. Well, hang on, here's James coming back. He's fed the pigeons or put them to bed or whatever. He's come on. Let's listen to James.
You're there.
James. You all right?
You're right, Jockney.
Yeah, good man, good.
Just put them in, mate. We're still in I still had the catcher frame doing it.
Oh, that's
so
good.
That's
back
good.
To bed, Are you okay?
I was looking at your comment. James is going to blow up the fucking 3D Fight Club. Where did people get their ideas from? In one of your, I had the phone out with me. I was looking at the comments.
Oh, yeah.
I'm away to rob hussies. I'm away to blow up fucking 3D Fight Club, and I'm away to steal scrap metal. I was like, where the hell did these people come from?
yeah. Some it's funny, isn't it? Like some it's
it's funny. It's all funny, you know. I thought I'd come back on, man, you know. Fucking yeah. See, when I first got the dues, well, they're no my pigeons. It's the boy down the stairs, and so we share the pigeons, and I didn't know nothing about pigeons, Jockney, See, when they first got the hut and all that, and they put the wee catcher frame up, and it was raining one day, and my neighbour must have been out on the drink,
Oh yeah.
And I looked at the bird and I said, "What a shame, man!" I put a towel over the catcher frame, the catcher frame with the bird. I put a towel over it to keep dry, and he came back and he went, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Well, the fucking poor pigeon was getting, especially the rain, it's soaking." I said, "I was just trying to keep the pigeon dry." Oh, what a fucking laugh, man! Honestly, I didn't know that pigeons, but that was 2 years ago. That, I like the dues. I like the dues. The homers.
This is what we used to call them. You know, they used to build the big ones up in Glasgow, the old doors and put stuff in it, and they used to call them ducats. Ducats, they call it in Glasgow. Ducats.
Well,
you know, big square things for pigeons.
Johnny Boy Steele his brother Joe. He's got pigeons, and they're like they're in military barracks.
Yeah, big things.
That's right. They're like military barracks in Glasgow.
they used to build them in spare, you know, what they call it, spare ground. You know, just where there's no buildings. In the middle of it, you'll get one of these big giant building things, and they call it a ducat. You know, like a ducat. Ducat. That's the sort of name they call it. Yeah, brilliant stuff with pigeons, man. Yeah.
See when they first got them, you've got that. Neighbours are going to think I'm off my head again. It's just a thing you do for them.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
I enjoy it, you know, sitting out in the back garden and everything. Maybe see it's Sunday, see the weather's quite good in the morning. We'll sit in the back garden with a cold one, you know, and just
yeah, that's good. That
just
is,
fly the doos and just I thought it was Monday actually, you know. That's how much work I've been doing, Jockney. I thought it was Monday the morning, but Sunday, so.
Yeah, I watched these documentaries, you know, like.
So I just wonder who's will break into the night and steal their lead and then blow up the fucking 3D Fight Club. They're fucking off their nut, these people, honestly. Off their nut.
I tell you what, I watched a cracking documentary a while back. It was a while back, and it was about all these pigeon, you know, like you call them pigeon fanciers. They race them and all that sort of stuff.
Aye.
And showing you all the different people. Like the documentary was about loads of them, and it was brilliant documentary. You know, like they let the pigeons do it, and they're all racing, and they're all waiting in different parts of the country, going, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the pigeons to come back."
Can I tell you this, Johnny? See, when we first started doing the pigeons, now I didn't know this, right? Because see if somebody else catches your do, they keep that, right? Unless it comes back to you. And I'm saying to my neighbour, he's saying, the boy up the road there's got my do. I said, well, go up and get it. He says, no, that's the name of the game. If I catch his do, I'll keep his do. I says, no. I says, get up the road there and catch your, go and get your do. He says, no. He's even offered the boy money for the dudes, but no. But that's the name of the game. But I said, if that was me, I'd be up there dragging the guy with the neck. Give me my fucking pigeon back, you. But no, I've learned now that they're catch if they get caught, they keep them and all this carry on, you know. And
how does it work? How does it work if somebody catches somebody else's do, like, and it's got a little ring thing on it, in it, you know, like an identification thing. So the person that catches somebody else's do, do they take that ring off and put their own one on it? Is that how it works?
They're racing pigeons, the ones with the doos. We've got Homer pigeons, Jockney. They're Homers we have.
You're not talking about the racing pigeons, like, no.
No, we've not got, it's Homer pigeons we've got, John.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with, they can't do that with the racing pigeons, but can they?
I wouldn't know, because see some of the racing pigeons, Jockney, they go for the big money, serious big money.
Yeah.
Big money, But I've said to my neighbour, because it's a homing pigeon, get up to I didn't know, because I was first new to the pigeons, and I'm still didn't know nothing about pigeons, I just feed them and watch them. Andy's the boy that knows about the pigeons. But I was saying to him, he's got your pigeon, and you're sitting him just not to go and get collect it. I was going off my head. I go fucking grab your pigeon, mate. But that's the way it is. If he lets his pigeons out and he catches his pigeons, he'll keep his bird, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's a learning curve for the pigeons and all, you know. I enjoy it, you know. So that's my hobby, the pigeons.
Yeah, it's a good hobby, isn't it?
That's my hobby, the pigeons. That's my hobby, exercising and pigeons, John. Jockney.
That's brilliant, man. Yeah, it's something good that is. I think it's good that is.
Yeah.
It's really good.
We've got two beautiful white doves, Jockney. I take a photo of them every morning, Cracking wee, my lovely white doves, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And they just fly about the house, you know, around about the buildings and that. They come right back, you know, do they? They're fantastic, you know.
That's brilliant. Yeah. It's nice. It's quite.
They've been out all morning, the pigeons. I forgot all about them, pure country. But we've got a lot of foxes around our way, Jockney, you know.
Well, I'm in the city of London, and I've actually seen foxes. Foxes here where I'm at.
I've been foxes, Jockney.
Yeah, but this is right. in the city of London. It's not like on it even with
you'll get them, John. The urban foxes will go everywhere, you know.
yeah,
In the back garden, we've had a badger that's been. You can see that it's been trying to dig under the hut, you know.
Yeah,
I was like, I
that's
just got a gun and shoot the bastard things, you know. But you can't do that, you know. You can't.
Nah. Yeah.
But we're not in the gamekeeping land now, you know. They can't go be shooting foxes and all that, you know. But I say stick snares doing nothing, but no, you can't do that. There's wildlife. I love wildlife, you know. You can't do that to things like that, you know. I'm passionate about wildlife, you know. We animals, and I love them all, you know.
That's it, man.
But when my father was doing the gamekeeping, he used to stick the Jack Russells down the hole. They called them the fox's hole. It's called an earth. He used to stick the Jack Russells down the hole and that. And when they're coming out, they just blow the heads off the fox. I didn't like that either. And I used to go lamping with my father at night and that for the deer and the foxes and all that. And at night you'd see their eyes go clear, right? And it was my first time firing with my father lamping jockey. And I seen the clear eyes, so I turned the lamp off. My father drove nearer to it, and I thought it was a fox. And I've got the rifle. I've got a big. My father I was using a 243. I've got this own scope ready to go in. Boom, whack. And all I heard was bah. There comes a dozy sheep. I shot a sheep. I shot a sheep. Honestly, I thought it was a fox. I shot a sheep. If I'd moved the lamp just a bit to the right, I would have seen the rest of the herd of sheep. But I just go with the lamp. I caught the clear eye. I've turned the lamp off it. There's a fox there. Sneaked in close to him. Going again. I went wham! Right through the head. There was a sheep. I turned the lamp. Oh, for fuck's sake! It was a dozy sheep, man. Oh shit! So that got taken home, skinned and gutted and put in the freezer. But we tell my dad was friends with the shepherd, Alec, and he said to him, listen, one of your sheep's off the numbers, I didn't worry about it. Don't worry about that, you there?
Yeah.
Aye, that's so that's. I've got cracking stories, John, you know, kind of about my life and everything, great. But it takes a lot for me to open up, John. Tell you what, it just took me out to open up about that. I'm just getting over that, you know. I can talk about that now. You know.
That's good, man. Yeah, this is good.
I'm in the process of writing a book, Jockney. It's called, although there's a film already, it's called The Silent Scream, right? And it's about my life, Jockney. It's called The Silent Scream. For the days of me being in the care system, gradually gone through the whole system, to the abuse, to the torture, to the whole fucking lot that happened to me. So I'm writing a book called The Silent Scream. It's about everything. Basically, you can't tell nobody nothing, you know. You can't go to a school and say, oh, I'm getting this and I'm getting that done to you. You have to suffer in silence, you know.
Yeah.
So it's called The Silent Scream. Larry Winters, he's got a film called The Silent Scream. He died in Baloney's special unit. He died on his piss pot when an accidental overdose, But the face the cover of the book's got to be like, you know, the face mask, scream mask. It'll be the scream mask. The scream mask with his mouth wide open, and inside the wide open with me sitting on a chair with a straitjacket on me.
Oh.
The headline's A Silent Scream, So we're just finishing off the book,
Oh, great, yeah.
So I keep myself busy doing things like that, Jockney,
Oh, yeah.
Aye. Any of your viewers who's got any crime stories they want to get involved with, jump onto a channel called It Ain't No Angels. And if you're worth your salt, you might get in, or you might not get in. Depends on what you're doing. It's called Ain't No Angels. It's my friend's page, Johnny Boy Steele. He set up a group, it's called Ain't No Angels, where basically, if you want to get your story out, but feeling persecuted or people saying this, that, next thing, just get out, let it out, you know, because you're immune to persecution on this channel.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you don't say too much, as long as you don't talk about crimes that you've not been convicted, you've not been convicted, because there is a lot of spies on YouTube and that, you know, and it can come back to bite you in the arse. You just talk about crimes that has happened to you, you know, and you've been done, or basically crimes that have been spent, you know.
Yeah, I'll put the
Yeah,
name
that's
in there.
that.
Ain't No
Ain't No
Angels.
Angels is a cracking channel. Probably the best page on the whole of YouTube, you know. Stories. The boy called Lockie Campbell. You want to read his stories. He's got a book. He's from Glasgow. Lockie Campbell, you maybe know him.
Yeah.
Jockney. Lockie Campbell. He was a drug smuggler. He's over in the Philippines now, or Indonesia somewhere now, But he's got some cracking stories, And if you go to YouTube, you can see my pal Johnny Boy Steele stuff. It's Gyro Productions. You see all his stuff. Aye, it's all cracking stuff, So we're starting a podcast up. Johnny's starting his own podcast up, Johnny Boy and Stuart Dempsey and that. They're doing their own podcast show and that, which will be a cracking, you know. We'll take over globally. maybe take over James English. We wish. But no, it's all good. It's all good banter, Jockney. You know, it's all good banter, and everything is written. Everything is written is true. You know, because everything's all verified and checked, and everything's all well documented. You know, so there's no pokey stories gets through here. You know.
Yeah. Do you know this guy called Gary Carroll? Gary Taz Carroll. You know Gary Taz
Dundee. Aye. Gary Tascaro, aye. Dundee. Aye.
Yeah, he's been on before. He's in the chat at the minute, you know, from Dundee. He comes from Dundee.
He is a cracking fella. Honestly, I love listening to his stories, you know. He's a fantastic guy, and honestly, he's got wee Bobby for Dundee under his wing, you know, which I'm really proud of Gary, you know. Gary's stories are phenomenal. He's a great guy. I've never met the guy personally, but I'd love to meet him, you know. I'd love to sit down in a cafe or go for a meal with him and just listen to his war stories and everything, because I love all that. I love all that sort of stuff, you know.
If you want to have a chat with him for 10 minutes or something, I'll put the link in, see if he jumps on. He'll come on the thing. Hang on,
aye, go on, that'd be great. I'd like that, aye.
Yeah,
come on, Gary.
Gary Tascaro, the Sparrow, is sending you a signal. Do you want to speak to the James Mitchell, the top fella? I'll put the link in, see if he comes on. He's been on before, Gary is. Yeah, he's
Has he? I've missed him.
I might have to parachute his on if it goes on too long, but I'll do it. He's going to have a little chat, like.
Aye. I think he's got his own YouTube channel. I heard he's had his own YouTube channel. I'm not too sure if he has or not, but I like listening to his stories. See when he tells his bedtime stories and everything, and I love listening to them, you know.
Yeah, I've stuck the link in. I mean, I don't know. He might just be going to bed in a minute or something, but I've stuck the link in. If Gary
it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock, Jockney. Ken what? Leave it to the morning and get him on tomorrow, and I'll get a crack with him tomorrow, Jockney, right?
Oh, you might do it tomorrow, well, rather.
Aye, because it's 1 o'clock. It's a bit late, you know, man. You know, so I'll get.
Let me just leave it till tomorrow, Gary, because Gary will be coming through. Like, oh, Gary, leave it till tomorrorow, Gary. Yeah, leave it till tomorrow.
He's got cracking stories, honestly, and I hope he gets his book published. That MOB, Mercenaries of Baghdad. I've already told him
it's all right.
where to go.
It's all right because. Oh, James and Sparrow, sorry, I hurt my wee grandkids. Yeah, so he's watching his grandkids and all that. So,
all right, that's cool. That's cool. Well, tell him jump on tomorrow, son, right? But Johnny, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to jump off on as well because I want to make a cup of tea. Then I'm going to hit my bed.
The best time to talk to him would be on my channel. Would be next. You know how I'm going to do these late Friday and Saturday. So next Friday night, like 11 o'clock one, you know, next week.
That'd be good. And for all your viewers, I'm going to go get my balaclava out. I'm going to go and break into houses. I'm going to steal lead off the church. And I'm going to make bombs to blow up 3D Fight Club. A fucking bunch of penguins.
Yeah, we're going to call it a night. We'll call it a night.
Aye, call it a night. I'll see you tomorrow, Johnny, right? And I'll get a crack with Gary, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go as well.
If you listen, Gary, good night, mate, and I'll catch you in the morning, pal, right? And thanks for taking me Bobby under your wing and showing him some bit discipline and that, because I know he'll listen to you. And all the best, mate, and all the best. Oh, good night, Jock. Good night, Peggy, and good night to all the listeners.
Yeah, good
And all
night,
the cunts,
Jim.
and all the cunts that fucking hate me. Take that. Good night. God bless.
Good night. Yeah. Good night,
Good night.
James. Yeah, he's
Good night.
fantastic.
Good night, Jock.
Yeah, James is good. Like, so what he'll do is next week on Friday, I think's better. You know, I'm going to do this Friday and Saturday late show, I call it. Like, I do my 7 till 10s every night, all the way through to fight night. But I'm going to do these late ones on Friday night and Saturday night. Friday and Saturday night. So it'll be next week now. I'm not going to do Sunday night because people have got work Monday morning. So next Friday night, you know, the one like 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, that'll be a good one for Gary and James to have a chat together on. And they could do that. That'd probably be better. So we're going to call it we're going to call it a night now because we're coming to the end of the thing now and that. So, yeah, this is it. I'm going to be signing off in a minute, so I'm just going to go through the chat. Somebody's trying to come through, but I think it's too late now. Whoever this is, I don't know who it is, but I'm going to have to kick them off the studio. Where am I? Sorry, too late for you. We're going to call it a night now, so I'm going to say good night, people. We'll say a few good nights to a few people. Yeah, we did say 1 o'clock, didn't we? And it's hit 1 o'clock. Say good night to the Gavin Laidlaw. Good night. Yeah, let's see. Old School Pete. AJ. Richie. Godin. Gary Carroll. Top fella. By the way, top fella. Sparrow likes Gary Carroll. Yeah. Luke Devlin. Yeah. Stephen. Where am I? Stephen. Yeah, he's a good guy, he is. Where are we going? Where are we going here? Up the thing a bit. CJ, good night. Fact notification. Richie, good night. Yep, getting through it. Stuart Rawson, good night. Yeah, good night, darling. And Roy, join. Let's go down a bit. Coming near the end. It's 1 o'clock, isn't it? You got your positive vibes. Good night. Stevie, oh yeah, Truthful. Yeah, so anybody that hasn't subscribed out there, I'd advise you to do it. Because Sparrow's going to be doing these late Friday and Saturday night, and I'll be doing spontaneous lives during the week, during the day, maybe the odd one. Sparrow is a freelancer, can do these things. Good night to the Stevie Boy Billings. Oh, good night to the one and only, you know the one and only, Humble, Jochny Sparrow. Jochny Sparrow. He knows I'm only having a laugh, Humble does. Yeah, he knows it. There's Gary Castarl again. Yeah, top fella. Good night, Gary. I like this lady's name. Good name, Nadine Soraya. Yeah, very exotic name is Nadine Soraya. Gavin Laidlaw. Very Scottish name. Great rugby players, Laidlaw, wasn't it? Brilliant rugby player for Scotland. Thank you. Good night to Gavin Laidlaw. Oh yeah, good night to the People's Code. Yeah, good night to the People's Code indeed. And good night to the little lady from Glasgow. Good night, darling, to Scrooge64. Good night to your 20 Rapid. See, I'm trying to remember who I've said that. I can remember who I say good night to. Yeah, I say good night to Smokey Joe. Good night, Smokey Joe. Where am I? Going down the chat a bit. Let's see there. I did say fact notification, didn't I? I'll try and sort that spanner out for you tomorrow when I'm offline or something, if I can. But there's something happening, it's not working with you, spanner. Oh yeah, good night to the one and only, James Mitchell, top fella. Top fella. Yeah, he is a top fella. Oh, can't forget the one and only. I did say Stevie Boy Billings, didn't I? But I'll do it again in case. Stevie Boy Billings. Good night. Good night, darling. The one and only Android. Good night, darling. I'm nearly there, we're nearly there. Oh, this one. Good night, Fletch. Hope you've subscribed if you want to keep in the loop with these lives that are coming up. And good night to Richie. And then, last but not least, before I go, yeah, we've just gone 1 o'clock, 5 past. I say good night to the one and only. You know who the one and only is. It's Chief Executive, second in command of Sparrow Channel, the one and only, wonderful, beautiful, delightful, fantastic, yeah, beautiful Peggy. Thank you, darling. You've done fantastic again tonight. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses to Peggy. Mwah. Kisses to everybody in the chat out there. The Sparrow loves ya. And I'll be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the evening. I might do one during the day, actually. You know, I've done a special. I might do one for an hour or something during the day, because there's all this stuff going on about the Fight 3D Fight Club. So I might do an extra. So that's why I say to people, you should subscribe and get your notification bell hit, because Sparrow's in town. Sparrow is in town. So good night, people. Good night, Peggy, yet once again. Good night, my people. Catch you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, she done a good one there before I go. I have to put this on screen from Peggy. My people. Yeah. Mwah. Good night, Peggy. Good night, my people. Catch you tomorrow, yeah? Nighty night. Sleep tight. Have a great night's sleep. Catch you tomorrow, people.